What's up, y'all, and welcome back to CountryCast. I hope all of you guys out there are enjoying another great ending to your week here on this lovely, lovely Friday. Like I always say, Friday is great for two reasons. One, obviously, it is the start to the weekend, and also Friday brings us brand new music. I'm going to be sharing a list of new music with you guys here in just a moment. I hope you take the opportunity after this video to go listen to some of it, and hell, if you've already listened to it, don't be shy. Share your thoughts down below in the comments. I always love to hear what CountryCast Nation has to say about new music and just country music in general. Hell, that's why we're here, right? But anyways, getting to our news segments, what do we have in the lineup for you today? We have some unfortunate news coming from the Florida-Georgia line camp surrounding singer Tyler Hubbard. He was recently in an accident suffering from severe injuries. We're also going to talk about another unfortunate circumstance surrounding Parker McCollum and his current well-being. He had to cancel some shows due to an illness. We'll get to that in just a moment. And we're also going to talk about how Tim McGraw had a lot to say about where his daughters are currently and how they don't take shit from anyone. Stay tuned. And just before we get started, remember our socials are now up and running, so head on over to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to give us a like and a follow. Our Facebook is CountryCast, Instagram is CountryCast News, as well as Twitter is @CountryCast News. And of course, if you are new here or you have not already subscribed to CountryCast but you've seen the show, please remember to subscribe, hit that button down below, turn the notifications on so you don't miss out on any breaking updates on your favorite country artist, and of course, all the news coming right out of Music City. All right, so before we get to Tyler Hubbard and his injury that he's dealing with, we're going to talk about Parker McCollum, who was supposed to do a couple of shows this weekend in Kansas and Oklahoma, but unfortunately he is not going to be able to perform in those shows because COVID-19 has struck again with the country music world, and Parker McCollum has found himself testing positive for the virus. He revealed that to his social media, apologizing for the fact that he could not go on with these shows. He apologized to the fans and, of course, the venues that had set all of this up to make it happen with all the mandates and protocols. Here's what Parker McCollum had to say. He tweeted out, "Can't say sorry enough for letting y'all down this weekend. All I want to do is be on stage again. Please read this." Here is the letter that he wrote out to the fans and venues. "I know there are a lot of you that were expecting to see me in concert this weekend in Manhattan, Kansas, and Stillwater, Oklahoma. After several months of being off the road, we were finally getting a chance to play two socially distanced, mask-mandated shows Thursday and Friday night. After realizing this morning that I could not taste or smell anything at breakfast, I went to get tested for COVID, and the results came back showing I was positive for the virus. My deepest apologies to the fans and the venues who were counting on me to perform. I absolutely believe that the shows should go on, and I wish more than anything I could be there to play them. I feel great and will self-quarantine at the ranch for 14 days. It's just an absolute bad stroke up luck on the timing of contacting this virus. I want to play so bad. I truly am so sorry for not being there this weekend. Please wear your mask and stay healthy. Hope to see you all very soon. Signed, PM Parker McCollum." As you know, this year in 2020, the coronavirus has struck country music really bad. We've lost Joe Diffie, John Prine. We've seen Sturgill Simpson have it, as well as Clay Sharp from the Lax. Several country artists have been just poisoned with this virus, and it has been going around nonstop. We are all dealing with this, but again, here we are talking about another country artist getting struck with the COVID-19 bug and now having to cancel shows. Some country artists have been able to go on with shows. Keith Urban we've seen play shows. Alan Jackson have had shows, but unfortunately now Parker's had to cancel some stuff. Good old Red Dirt Country Parker McCollum. We hope that you get well very soon and a very speedy recovery so you can get back out there on the road doing what you love so much. Now switching gears to Florida-Georgia Line's Tyler Hubbard. He recently suffered a serious injury riding a dirt bike, but I'm going to let him explain that situation to you guys and exactly what his injury is, because he shared the video to his social media along with a post. First, before we get to the video, here is what Tyler had to say on the post. He said, "Doc said his goal was to have me walking in 5 weeks. Haley and I said, make it 4 weeks because that's when baby number 3 gets here. Keep our family in y'all's prayers. We are going to need it. Now I'm going to muster up the energy to hobble to the toilet. Hashtag bad timing." So here is Tyler Hubbard explaining just what happened to him on the dirt bike.
Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all are doing well. Quick update from here at the Hubbard house. My world has drastically slowed down over the last 2 days. I was at the track riding my dirt bike a couple of days ago, overjumped a jump, landed flat, and blew out my ankle. So I'm sitting here, just managed to get my boot back on this morning, but I have a ruptured Achilles tendon, and I broke the bone right there on the inside of the ankle. So unfortunately, I have to get surgery next week, and then we'll start the journey to recovery. But anyways, couldn't be worse timing. I'm really bummed. I'm upset that I can't be helpful around the house as much as I would like to be, but I know God's teaching me something through all this, and I'm gonna try to stay positive, try to work on my mental game and apparently some upper body. So anyways, just an update. Hope y'all are doing well. Keep you posted and have an awesome day.
Several other country stars reached out to Tyler through his post, commenting their best wishes. Lauren Elena wrote, "Sending love and prayers your way." Dustin Lynch wrote, "That thing can still surf." And Chris Lane finishing it out with, "Prayers, buddy. I hope that thing heals fast." Now, I just had an injury myself and still recovering, and it was from being on an object with wheels. So let's hope that Tyler can get his stuff together and become more mobile, because 3 children, that's a lot of kids, and I don't think his wife wants to take on all of that after she has their 3rd child. But again, prayers to Tyler and best wishes. Hope you recover very soon so you can get back out there on your feet. And plus, we just heard that song Death Row with Thomas Rhett. So if that's the direction you're headed, Tyler, you need to get better so we can get more of that music. And last but not least, we are going to talk about what Tim McGraw had to say about his 3 daughters. Now, we have seen Tim McGraw get a little bit more in touch with his emotional side lately. He's been talking more about his personal experiences as being a father to his daughters as well as a husband to Faith Hill. Now, there's something that must have happened, because he says in this interview that his daughters don't take shit from anyone. So clearly they have done some things to show that they are very independent from one another and they can handle their own. We know that they are talented musically as well, just like their parents. But this is what Tim McGraw had to say about his daughters. He told ET Canada in an interview, "My daughters have grown up to be strong, independent, outspoken, don't take any shit from anybody, and they are really good, solid girls. They are good friends to their friends and good daughters to their parents. I just thank God every day that they have their mom as a role model. It's incredible to see the bond that they have and the relationship they have together. I grew up with my mom and 2 sisters and without much of a dad around, so I'm used to that sort of connection. I don't know much about a father-son connection, so mostly my knowledge comes from a mother-son or mother-daughter connection." As you guys probably already know, Tim McGraw and his father, Tug, were separated for several years before they finally met back together and rekindled the relationship from father to son. But Tim McGraw has really been opening up recently about a lot of personal experiences. I don't care what anybody says, Tim and Faith have been together for so long with a full family in this famous lifestyle that they really show that it is possible to make it happen, and they do a really good job. So it's good to hear some good news coming from Tim McGraw. Now, speaking of Tim McGraw, I said I had a list of new music, and he's on that list. Go check out his new album, Here on Earth. That is available on all digital platforms, just like the rest of this list I have for you. I have a memory like a goldfish, like I always say, so I'm going to look at this list real quick. You got Josh Turner, Country State of Mind. Great album. He's got John Anderson on the album, Randy Travis. A lot of music that we have heard, but it has been redone by Josh, and it is a phenomenal record. Love his voice to death. We also have Tucker Bethard with his album King. We know his brother recently passed away, and this album was sort of a reflection on that for Tucker Bethard. And then we have the new music by Hardy, Boyfriend. Great song. Hardy's been really coming out of the box recently and showing what he's all about, and he's not just a songwriter. And then finally, we have Lauren Elena pairing up with John Party with the song Getting Over Him. So those are my new music list for right now for you to go check out after this video. Let me know what you guys think. Guys, that will be it. Thank you for tuning in. As always, love Country Cast Nation out there. You guys are the best. But that will be it for today's video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Turn those notifications on for breaking updates on your favorite country artist and all the news coming right out of Music City. Y'all stay country.